Rain tapped softly against the kitchen window as Marion Brooks stirred a pot of soup on the stove. The house smelled like garlic and thyme, comfort food, the kind she used to make when her son came home from school with scraped knees and a broken heart. She paused, wiping her hands on a towel, and glanced at the framed photo on the wall. It was her and her late husband, David, smiling, young, hopeful. "Your boy's all grown up now," she whispered. "You'd be proud." And she meant it, because Marion had done everything for her son, Ethan. After David passed away, she worked double shifts at a diner, cleaned offices at night, skipped meals so Ethan wouldn't have to. She didn't complain, not once. Because that's what moms do, right? They give, they sacrifice, they love without keeping score. At least, that's what Marion believed. "Mom, I got news." Ethan walked into the kitchen one evening, loosening his tie, a grin stretched across his face. Marion lit up instantly. "What is it, honey?" "I'm getting married." The spoon slipped from her hand and clattered into the sink. "What?" His grin widened. "Her name's Lena. You're gonna love her." Marion's eyes filled with tears. "My baby's getting married." That night she sat on her bed and cried, but they were happy tears. She thought, finally, our family is growing again. She had no idea that this growth would slowly erase her from her own life. The wedding planning started fast, too fast. Marion offered to help. Of course she did. "Whatever you need," she told Ethan, and she meant it. Lena had expensive taste, designer dress, luxury venue, custom decor. Ethan's salary couldn't cover half of it, but Marion stepped in. She cashed out part of her savings, sold her old jewelry, even dipped into the retirement fund she had promised David she would never touch. "It's just money," she told herself. "This is my son's big day." Lena would smile sweetly every time she got what she wanted. "Oh, Marion, you're amazing." But the moment Marion turned her back, the smile vanished. At first, Marion ignored the little things, the eye rolls, the subtle comments, the way Lena would correct her in front of others. Actually, that's not how we do things. We prefer something more modern. We're trying to move away from older styles. Older, outdated, unnecessary. That's how Lena saw her. And slowly, Ethan started seeing her that way too. One afternoon, Marion knocked on their bedroom door. "Come in," Lena called out. Marion stepped inside with freshly folded laundry. "I washed your clothes, sweetheart." Lena glanced at the pile and frowned. "Oh, you didn't separate the fabrics, did you?" Marion blinked. I've always done it this way." Lena let out a soft sigh. "Yeah, I noticed." Ethan didn't say a word, not one. That silence hurt more than anything Lena could say. Months passed. Bills piled up, but somehow Marion kept paying. Rent, groceries, new furniture, a car down payment. Every time Ethan said, "We're a little short this month," Marion would step in. Because love to her meant showing up, even when it hurt, even when it cost everything. Then came the wedding, the day Marion had dreamed about, the day she had paid for, the day she thought would bring her closer to her son again. But the night before, everything changed. Marion stood in the hallway, holding a garment bag. Inside it was her dress, soft blue, elegant. She had spent $200 on it, more than she had ever spent on herself in years. She knocked gently on Ethan's door. Lena opened it. Her smile was strange, cold. "Oh, Marion, we were actually meaning to talk to you." Marion's heart skipped. "Is everything okay?" Lena crossed her arms. "Yeah, so about the wedding tomorrow." Marion's fingers tightened around the garment bag. "Yes?" Marion blinked. I've always done it this way." Lena let out a soft sigh. "Yeah, I noticed." Ethan didn't say a word. Not one. That silence hurt more than anything Lena could say. Months passed. Bills piled up. But somehow Marion kept paying. Rent, groceries, new furniture, a car down payment. Every time Ethan said, "We're a little short this month," Marion would step in. Because love to her meant showing up, even when it hurt, even when it cost everything. Then came the wedding, the day Marion had dreamed about, the day she had paid for, the day she thought would bring her closer to her son again. But the night before, everything changed. Marion stood in the hallway, holding a garment bag. Inside it was her dress, soft blue, elegant. She had spent $200 on it, more than she had ever spent on herself in years. She knocked gently on Ethan's door. Lena opened it. Her smile was strange, cold. "Oh, Marion, we were actually meaning to talk to you." Marion's heart skipped. "Is everything okay?" Lena crossed her arms. "Yeah. So, about the wedding tomorrow." Marion's fingers tightened around the garment bag. "Yes?" Lena tilted her head, almost amused. "It's going to be very exclusive. I don't understand. Only special people are invited." The words landed like a punch. "What do you mean?" Lena smiled, but it wasn't kind. "You're not on the list." Silence, heavy, crushing. Marion looked past her, at Ethan, her son, her everything. He couldn't even meet her eyes. "Ethan?" Her voice trembled. "Is this a joke?" He shifted uncomfortably. "Mom, it's just a small thing. You know, intimate." "But I'm your mother." "I know." "Then why am I not there?" Lena answered for him. "Because this isn't about obligation. It's about connection." Marion felt something inside her crack. 3 years. 3 years of giving everything, and she wasn't even special. The next day, Marion sat alone in her kitchen, still in her pajamas. The blue dress hung untouched in her closet. Her phone buzzed. Photos, social media, Lena in a white gown, Ethan smiling, her parents, her siblings, friends, champagne, laughter. Everyone was there, everyone except her. A week later, Lena called. Her tone had changed completely. Sweet, soft, desperate. "Marion, hi, we really need your help." Marion didn't say anything. "The rent's overdue, and the landlord is freaking out." Still silence. "You forgot to send the money this month." That's when Marion finally spoke, calm, steady, cold. "Didn't I warn you? I only help special people." Dead silence. "Marion, what are you saying?" "I'm saying I'm not on your list." Something shifted that day. Something deep. Marion stopped answering calls, stopped sending money, stopped chasing love that wasn't real. For the first time in years, she chose herself. Days later, Ethan and Lena showed up unannounced. With a lawyer, yes. A lawyer. They sat in her living room like they owned the place. "We're concerned about your mental health," Lena said. Marion almost laughed. "Concerned? Now? After everything? We think you're not in the right state of mind to manage your finances." Ethan added, "We just want to help you, Mom." Help. That word had never sounded so ugly. The lawyer slid papers across the table. A power of attorney would be the best solution. Marion stared at the documents, then at her son, the boy she raised, the man sitting in front of her like a stranger. And that's when she said it, the line that changed everything. She stood up slowly, picked up the papers, tore them in half, then again, and again. Pieces fluttered to the floor like snow, and she looked Lena dead in the eyes. "You said I wasn't special." Her voice didn't shake, not this time. "So here's my answer." She stepped closer. "You don't get access to anything that isn't special either." Silence hit the room like a bomb. Ethan froze. Lena's face turned pale. And Marion, for the first time in years, she felt powerful. "Get out of my house." No one argued. No one spoke. They just left. Because something had changed. They weren't dealing with the same woman anymore. That night, Marion sat alone. But it didn't feel lonely. It felt peaceful. She finally understood something. Love isn't supposed to cost you your dignity. Family isn't supposed to feel like a transaction. And respect? It's not something you beg for. It's something you demand. Months later, Marion's life looked completely different. She traveled, painted again, made new friends, laughed, really laughed, for the first time in decades. One evening, her phone rang. Ethan. She hesitated, then answered. Mom? His voice cracked. I messed up. She closed her eyes. I know. I'm sorry. She took a deep breath. I forgive you. Hope flickered in his voice. Does that mean? No. Silence. Forgiveness doesn't mean access, she said softly. It just means I'm no longer carrying your weight. She hung up, walked to her balcony, looked at the sky, and whispered, I finally chose me.